Back in February, the Federal Railroad Administration announced it would be planning to review $4 billion in federal funding tied to the California High-Speed Rail Authority's project. I'm Sam Hoyle, your neighborhood reporter. The review complete. The report, a 300-page document that is now officially out, finding that the California High-Speed Rail Authority has not fulfilled its obligations, and the FRA plans to pull the funding unless the California High-Speed Rail Authority is able to come up with some answers. According to a release from the Department of Transportation, the FRA feels high-speed rail has fallen short of its obligations and is considering pulling the funding. According to a release from the Department of Transportation, the 300-page report compiled over the last several months contains 9 key findings covering a variety of issues the FRA says it found during its review, pointing towards issues like funding. But the overarching theme is the final key finding, quote, CHSRA lacks the capacity to deliver the early operating segment by 2033, end quote. As part of the release, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said in part, quote, CHSRA is on notice. If they can't deliver on their end of the deal, it could soon be time for these funds to flow to other projects that can achieve President Trump's vision of building great big beautiful things again, end quote. Politicians across the state weighing in on the announcement. Looking closer to home, Congressman Vince Fong taking a shot at the project via press release saying, quote, the California High-Speed Rail project has become one of the most glaring examples of government waste in our state's history, end quote. Congressman David Valadao adding via email, quote, the Federal Railroad Administration's report on the California High-Speed Rail Authority reinforces what we've known all along. This project has been an expensive failure from the start with no viable path forward, end quote. In an email, a High-Speed Rail Authority spokesperson provided this statement saying, quote, the authority strongly disagrees with the FRA's conclusions, which are misguided and do not reflect the substantial progress made to deliver high-speed rail in California. We remain firmly committed to completing the nation's first true high-speed rail system, connecting the major population centers in the state. While continued federal partnership is important to the project, the majority of our funding has been provided by the state. To that end, the governor's budget proposal, which is currently before the legislature, extends at least $1 billion per year in funding for the next 20 years, providing the necessary resources to complete the project's initial operating segment. The authority will fully address and correct the record in our formal response to the FRA's notice, end quote. The funding has not officially been pulled as of yet. According to that DOT release, the California High-Speed Rail Authority has 37 days to officially respond in an effort to keep that funding. In Shafter, I'm Sam Hoyle, your neighborhood reporter.